New Orleans is so steeped in lore and legend.
Is there anybody here?
Seeing a ghost, they just would call my name.
Have you ever seen a ghost and not be frightened?
But we really don't know who it is supposed to be.
Spirit energy is what I believe it is.
Whatever it was.
Show us a sign that you're here.
Their soul stayed trapped, and there's nowhere for it to go.
They talk to me every day.
The whole history of the hauntings and the ghost lore that I think is a part of New Orleans as much, if not more, than any city in the world.
The Deep South is rich in supernatural history going back hundreds of years. Bill and Jeanette look into reports of old and new phenomenon in New Orleans. Joining paranormal research team Louisiana Spirits, they also investigate several other locations outside the city. In the heart of New Orleans is the beautiful Cornstalk Fence Hotel. Some who check into room 103 claim objects in the room are manipulated by an unseen force. Using electromagnetic field detectors, Bill and Jen attempt to explain these reports. The results may surprise you.
It was almost 7 years ago that I walked in that door, that beautiful front door, and came to work here and fell in love with this house and started trying to find out a few things about it. It was built by a man who was head of the first Louisiana Supreme Court. After he passed away, I don't really know who took over the house and what happened to it much between then, but somebody put the beautiful fence out front, and then somebody else altered the front of the house. They added the porches, the balcony upstairs, and the tower. But all of the doors are in the original location. The footprint of the building is the same. And of course, it's been here since the very early 1800s. People tell me things have happened around here. Nothing's ever happened to me. I keep hoping. When I spend the night in the building, which I have been able to do a couple of times, I keep waiting for something to tap me on the shoulder, but it never does. But the first thing anybody told me about something unusual happening in the house, this man comes to my desk in the morning, and I got kind of tickled because he said, "Ma'am, do you ever have reports of anything around here?" And I said, "Well, yes, I do, but tell me what happened to you." And he was in this room right here with his wife. Middle of the night, all of a sudden the TV comes on. I'm thinking to myself, well, it's electrical, maybe somebody driving by, maybe something happened, it could have been a short in the wall, who knows? So he gets the clicker, he turns off the TV, he turns over to go back to sleep, and the hot and the cold tap in the bathroom are turned on full blast.
Nice room. So the TV turns on by itself and the water turns on by itself. Then I want to take some EMF readings to see if there's any stray electrical currents that could have triggered the TV on its own. Let me try this.
It goes up a little bit over here. So maybe there's a power line out here.
Check out the window. So it could be with maybe the antique wiring. It's so odd to turn a TV on by itself, but what we can do, I'm going to set something up over here, because if there's an electromagnetic field here, I'm going to use my simple little favorite compass.
Hello? Are there any spirits here? Could you say hi to us or talk to us? Show us a sign that you're here.
Let's hit the lights, turn on the infrareds, because if you're going to be trying to attract an entity, I want to see if we can catch something on tape.
If you'd like to make contact,
is the faucet. It's around the faucet. not seeing what would be setting this off. You know what I suggest, Janet? Take some EVPs in here. And this is where the water keeps turning on and off. Maybe it's something in this room. I don't get this.
Yeah, that is odd.
It's very odd.
If you'd like to make contact, and that would be a good time. Bye.
Energy fields are often associated with spirit activity. EMF detectors are often employed to locate these electromagnetic fields.
We measured an unusual amount of energy around the bathroom sink. Nothing visible explained this high reading. To rule out faulty wiring, I went to the reverse side of the wall and found no trace of electromagnetic energy.